See how this game goes.
Well, we're going to find out here if we go to a game 3 as Minana looks to take a game against Bren in game number 2. We'll see if it all plays out. We already talked quite a bit about the compositions. You see them already going for it a little aggressively in the XP lane. Putting the pressure here again. Lord JM on this Terizla.
Ooh, that sidestep.
Yeah, one thing, here's one thing that I do like about the composition that Minana has is they have their bases covered in terms of like they have front to back coverage if they need it, right?
Yep.
You really just have to play around Ogwin here and not get picked off constantly. And then again, dealing with Few on the fact that you said he's going to have the right ultimate pretty much most of the time, especially if he's taking the ones from Lancey here. So the work obviously needs to be done by AP Bren. Minana has to be able to set the pace. Let's take a look at the emblems here, Midnight.
Interesting choice for the carry. Went with the Marksman emblem. Again, for the attack speed. Also, he has a Swift. So he has 10% more attack speed here in the early game. Ogwin forced to flicker out though.
That's the hammer connecting to Ogwin. Now he's being slowed down. FlapTZ using a way to hold him off. Oh, Ogwin still survives.
Wow.
He lives.
Good use of the Petrify.
Yeah. I mean, AP Bren, what they lack is again like similar to game number 1.
Whoa.
They lack early game. They're not done yet on Minana Evos though.
KyleTzy.
They're just a party down in XP lane. And here comes KyleTzy for reinforcement. That's Brusco AR dropping down his HP. Few is here though.
Oh.
So that's the dash. That's the flicker. Secures the kill. That's Brusco AR falling down. AP Bren secures first blood.
Well, AP Bren, as much as they don't have early game, Minana Evos doesn't have like ways to escape from that. Especially with the Retribution being used. Mobility was slowed down on the side of Minana Evos. And Minana Evos, it was right for them to kind of pressure like the XP lane in that matter. But they didn't have enough damage yet because, it's just very hard for you to take out a Yuzong. And now FlapTZ is able to get back, gets to level 4. AP Bren secures turtle. And now we are back into the similar position as to what AP Bren was able to get on game number 1. But again, the main difference is right now they're the ones holding the plug.
Yeah, a good start as well. So also, it was a good utilization of FlapTZ using his energy shields. Just having a party of 3 could be a good way to sustain those damage. But that's also a trap for Minana Evos to even just completely use over and over again. There's so much pressure on the EXP lane. Even with their well-rounded lineup, they need to actually make things work in their first 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Few just took the penalty zone, right? So this is the one thing I love about when Few does play the Valentina is he actually finds pretty unique ways. And when you're thinking about ultimates to be taken, he goes with something else, right? Now, in this instance, whether he uses that penalty zone or not, or depending on what he takes, even if it's from Lancey, then he's still going to be able to provide something for the team here. Paired up with Ogwin, once again, who has a Divine Judgment.
Gets a pull. Ogwin uses the Divine Judgment onto Boyd AR. Now Super Mark wants to secure the skill, though. He's still looking for a way to pierce the bullets through, but KyleTzy takes down 1. Brusco AR falls, and that's Storming AR looking for a way to hold and pressure AP Bren with a disengage. Oh, Boyd AR. Ogwin and KyleTzy eyeing on this player to go down. Still looking for a way, though. Still sustaining the fight. Few joins the party. Takes down Boyd AR. KyleTzy takes down with A of the turn. Doming AR secures the kill. And Minana Evos getting their first point on this game.
My goodness, just a sheer commitment again from AP Bren to try and take on the heroes. But I want to commend FlapTZ. Hold that thought though,
Few against 3. Wow, he's just going through this. But Brusco AR just completely taking him down. Okay, out of position.
I mean, he thought he had enough, but I think it's worth it because Super Mike was able to clear a wave in a safe manner, while also taking some gold away from the energy shields from the turret. But again, AP Bren, they're doing this just to replicate what Minana was trying to do in game number 1. Buy time, force reactions. By the way, Dominic AR flickered earlier with just one Black Dragon form from FlapTZ. He didn't even commit the Petrify, didn't even jump. He was just forcing out the flicker from the carry.
Okay, Brusco AR using the bouncing ball. That's the flicker. That's Ogwin trying to looking for a pull. Few secures the second turtle of the game. Brusco AR terrified. FlapTZ secures the kill. KyleTzy takes 1 as well. That's 2 for Minana Evos. And also AP Bren with the objective. Now they push.
Man, as you're looking at these little wins that Minana seems to be finding, but then AP Bren just has a counter punch to everything. Real quick, they're 2K ahead. How's the items looking?
I mean, like the box shot right now is very, very big. Alongside a Claude, Marco already has the DHS and going straight towards the the golden staff, and I like the itemization here coming out from Kyle Teasy with the Dreadnought armor, just to limit the damage output coming out from Lord JMAR as well as Boyet, able to to sustain the damage output coming out from Minana Evos while allowing Few just more spaces to hit his spells.
Yeah, speaking of the hit, Brusco having a Titan's Rage onto Super Marco, blazing duet BMI onto one, but AR secures defense, but that's damage on from Kyle Teasy though. Brusco AR falls back. That was a good initiation, but Boyet AR just received the casualty. AP Bren, Super Marco would have thought he would actually survive that, but okay, fight still continues. AP Bren, Lord Jam versus Flapteasy, XP lane, right onto the turret using the penalty zone. Wow, confidence. Lord JM AR looking for a way to pressure Flapteasy.
Rest of the team's making their way there.
Okay,
they're going to press it.
Not letting go. They're trying to press the situation.
That's
Flapteasy on half HP, dominant AR. Yuzong trying to go back to base. Okay, I hear you, Midnight.
I said that 3 times. That's a Yuzong. I mean, as much as Minana Evos wanted to take that, that kill
that's
on the bottom lane, that's a Yuzong.
That's hashtag. That's a Yuzong.
That's the Sha eruption,
Midnight.
the Sha energy, Sha. Flapteasy gets a lot of HP back when he hits you 3 times.
Yeah.
But Minana Evos is finding the turret on the bottom lane, which is a good trade. But AP Bren at this point is still controlling the map. Super Marco already near completion with the golden staff. He's going to amplify the damage up and coming out from Claude. By the way, I want to highlight the jump from Brusco AR onto the Claude earlier. Super Marco even made it better. He was like, okay, you want me to be on your front line? I'll go to your back line. I'll take down your Fredrin.
Yeah, this is scary because Kyle Teasy's 3 levels ahead of Boyet.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, but now that they got themselves all 3 turtles, they're going to get another turret. They basically control any of these zones they set up, right? Because again, Boyet is struggling here to really catch up in terms of just jungle to jungle. And with that, I mean, this will play a big role into that first Lord, and that's why I always say, you got to be able to control that part of the game, getting yourself to that mid-game here. Ogwyn going to go in with a conceal.
Okay, looking for a target. That's Flapteasy onto the back dragon form. That's the pull from Ogwyn. Divine Judgment onto Lord JMAR. He falls down. AP Bren finding the right target. And as you say, the zoning of AP Bren right now, and just taking this purple out.
Nice. Good snipe.
Okay,
Boyet.
good snipe by Boyet. Still maintaining his objectives at hand. Few secures an item, but now just making coverage around the map, Midnight.
This is just crazy. AP Bren, again, how you see how they start fights, their target selection, the zoning from Flapteasy. The goal was, okay, let's put it in simple terms. The goal was for AP Bren to be able to push mid lane. Flapteasy commits ultimate, looks for backline, looks for some reactions from the side of Minana Evos, maybe tries to force out some flickers. When they disengage on Minana Evos, Kaja was, had his eyes set on taking anybody who's left on the side of Minana Evos. And unfortunately for Lord JMAR, he was sitting in the bush trying to get some vision. Ogre was like, ha! You're the one!
Literally. Finding the right targets. I love how Midnight sees that all the time.
The thing is, like, Minana Evos, they couldn't even respond because they had to deal with the dragon flying into them. And AP Bren, from their perspective, you're not fighting, you're out of position. Ha! You're the one!
That's all they have to say. Either
Somebody
that or I'm a Yuzong. That's a Yuzong.
That's a Yuzong. That's a Yuzong. That's a Yuzong.
That's a Yuzong. Ha! By Midnight.
Well, at this point, Minana, given how everything is going, doesn't look like they're going to even be able to contest the first Lord of the game. So this is what we were talking about, that trend of how AP Bren likes to play that. Minana has to have an answer here. As things continue to scale out of favor, it's getting tougher because you're wondering, where's the damage for them, right? I mean, has Domeng had enough time to get to where he needs to be? And even so, are you able to find the targets? Because so far, in the damage department, they haven't been able to find anything.
Yeah, the damage output is coming out from Lancy and Domeng AR. Although Lord JM on a Terizla could have outputted some more damage, but again, the Dreadnought armor and the Antikaras on Flapteasy just reduces the damage output significantly. I want to point out AP Bren, when they took the Lord, you saw how they were positioned. They were trying to protect all corners of the Lord to make sure that the Novaria does not steal away from AP Bren. Kyle Teasy actually, swallowed the Astral Recall whole, and he was like, no sir, you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, that is a Baksha, man. That is completely a Baksha. Kyle Teasy and our camera just rolling around.
Now Few has the rage.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that combination. It's just too much. Yeah, it's sheesh. Just the right emoticon to respond. And for the damage department, Minana Evos needs to answer correctly. Is it even online, Midnight?
I mean, at this point, not yet. AP Bren, they're holding like a lot of gold on their side. Even though Doming AR has been able to farm quite well, he doesn't have the Wind of Nature skill. I mean, Few, he did try to dance that off, like you know what PNC is used to doing, but he got the Black Dragon form.
Okay, Flap T is circling out with the Black Dragon form. That's the stun. That's the initiation from the roamer of Minana Evos. That is just complete. A tower takedown. Super Marco secures the push.
Perfection.
Oh, there? I think they want to counterpunch at Brusco.
There's a call, there's a call. That's the jump. Brusco catching one. That is the
Marco!
the target, but Super Marco right onto the middle. But a BMI with amazing do it. Now he takes down a damage out of Minana Evos, so they're forced to retreat back. Kyle T takes down one. Brusco falls down, and Minana Evos looking for a way to hold and defend. But the damage of AP Bren is just too much. It's too much to handle. Brusco AR, the casualty of Minana Evos. Super Marco in and out, is completely getting that damage onto Minana Evos.
So it looked like, I mean, again, before that all transpired, OSX, you know, asked was the damage online, and I feel like, you know, it relatively is now. They do have some fight in them, but they weren't able to capitalize on that initiation set up there. It would have been great if they did convert some kills, but AP Bren went in. They used the Blazing Duet from Super Marco. They got some of the defensive out. Then he was gone, and it was just like a 4 versus 5 for a while until eventually one fell for Minana. So, you know, I would say relatively they just need another, what, Midnight? Maybe 3 to 5 minutes?
6.
5 minutes? All right, let's go to 5 minutes.
Honestly, like the amount of damage that you need to be able to like cope up with against AP Bren is just so much. Like the Claude alone deals so much damage. You have to also consider Valentina on Few deals so much damage. And I just want to go back to how that team fight, you know, started. They went in with a jump onto Kyle TZ. Kyle TZ was quick on his fingers and was able to pop ult. That's why the damage was mitigated by a lot. And the thing is, they could have taken him out with Doming AR standing in the front line. But Super Marco going in, even though it was just rated with a Blazing Duet, like both of the Wind of Natures were popped.
Whoa.
Kyle.
Whoa, it's go time for AP Bren. They found one. They found an opening. Now it's just Brusco AR trying to hold him and slow them down. But the rest of AP Bren is here to take more damage. Suminaga avoid AR. And Brusco is back again. Brusco falls down. Ogwen takes the kill. Lance AR. A crucial kill. Super Marco for AP Bren. 1-1. But that is just the goal line of AP Bren. Can they still push through this?
Oh, Few. He went ahead. Utilizing that. They still have to work on this Lord here. They are going to get another turret, possibly. Actually, no. It's called off without Super Marco. They can't. So Minana finding some hope here. Finding some life to buy some more time. As we said, they need another 2.5, 3 minutes or so to be where they need to be. They hold on to the 2 base turrets.
Is this the silver lining of Minana Evos right now?
Yeah, they see, they were the first, Minana Evos, very fortunate to see a rare footage of Super Marco overextending. Like, it's a very rare footage. Super Marco, he went in, dove Doming AR. Unfortunately, Brusco was there. He was able to land a very good revenge into Tyrant's Rage onto the Claw. That's why they were able to bring, to take him out. But AP Bren, they still are holding onto a huge gold lead here. Malefic Roar is already on the works onto the Claude. And the way you approach these fights for Minana Evos does not change at all. Like, you still need to get the jump on the front line. You still need to be able to fight the Claude when he goes in with a Blazing Duet and a BMI. You already have the answers for that, like the Wind of Nature, the reaction coming out from Brusco AR. But the one problem is starting to rise up for Minana Evos. It's the damage output coming out from Few.
Yeah, damage output of AP Bren. Yeah, a lot can actually be displayed against Minana Evos. So that is an overextension by Super Marco. They don't want to commit because from you see the gold earned, Doming AR is just climbing his way through the ranks. And the damage, he's the only one of Minana Evos who slowly has the winning condition that we were discussing in the draft. So with this, if you said minutes ago, they need actually 5 minutes to pull this off.
Divine Glaive already done on Few. Oh. This does change out the dynamics of the team fight. It's no longer about just the Claude. It's no longer about jumping the backshot. Now Minana Evos is forced in an awkward spot where your only chance in winning a team fight is you letting AP Bren start it. And that's awkward. Why? There's a Kaja on the side of AB Bren.
Yeah, lost that bottom turret as well. So
They forced out a retribution though.
yeah, to that wave. Lord's going to be up here in about 10 seconds or so. Everybody getting prepped, getting the buffs they need. This is Minana's chance, right? If they really want to contest this, they can. They got to handle the waves, though, too, because there's going to be that pressure, right? That's what AP Bren is doing now, putting pressure on those side lanes to force at least one member from Minana to be there. So they'll have a numbers disadvantage right now. It looks like AP Bren's just like, yep,
Oh, they see that
just go for it.
They see that is in top lane. This is dangerous for Boyd AR. This is really dangerous
Just
for
by
Boyd.
himself.
Ogwen.
I think they're just going to give it. They have to.
No, they need to respect this.
That was scary for Minana
Yeah,
Evos.
I was looking at my sires, but it was just like, there's no way that they could suffice the CC of AP Bren with that kind of Lord take,
Yeah.
even by just a Lord dance.
And Terizla showing himself in top lane was like, oh, wait. That's suicide. That's suicide.
No, a little bit of miscalculation is just being shown in the map. Item build wise, AP Bren is still on the lead, and there's a push up top. So this is the question: how can Minana Evos defend? Will they able to outlast, or will they able to force out something from AP Bren?
I mean, at this point, they have to really just find some form of punish against Super Marco when he jumps in, but also keep in mind that AP Bren, they have a lot of ways in terms of engaging, like with the Divine Judgment, the Black Dragon form, and even just the Basha rolling around, you know, inside base of Minana Evos. So they really need to find creative ways here to defend, not to like initiate on their own. They need to you know, wait out the mistakes coming out from AP Bren.
Oh, look at the sandwich play, the angles that they're looking for. Few has the penalty zone available to
Oh.
him. They go.
Few is looking for a way to poke out Brusco AR. Oh man, that was
Okay.
deadly. That was a deadly angle. I was kind of feeling
Okay,
it.
they defend. They defended by not defending at all. Like AP Bren, they showed up, they concealed on Ogwen, Black Dragon form was committed, but Minana Evos was like, we're like, guys, there's no Claude. AP Bren is just you know, trying to scare us. There's no Claude. Let's not fight.
That was kind
Chill.
of weird because, yeah, they have all the stuff that they needed. They have a massive lead. But, again, AP Bren's like, you know what, stay calm, guys. Let's just go ahead, get that turret, get the last one we need, and call it off from there. I mean, even looking at the damage dealt here, Lancey is poking, right? He did earlier pick up the Divine Glaive. He's able to provide quite a bit of poke damage now. But, you know, still, the main point is getting to that follow. Oh, Kyle.
Looks like Kyle TC spotted 3. He might be in trouble. That's the
Oh, he
response of AP
Wow.
Bren. Look at that. There's a follow-up. Look at AP Bren's looking for a way to defend his Kyle TC. Use the ultimate now. Now with this kind of chance, to knock up onto AP Bren. Minana Evos secures damage, but Boyd AR falls. Supermarket with a double, and he's gone mad with a triple. AP Bren with the response, and Flat Piece secures Brusco AR down, and this is Ogwen. Just trying to pull on Lancey AR, and the base is open. Few hits away. AP Bren with the lead, and they're closing the game slowly against Minana Evos. They take the series in a dominating fashion.
This winning moment is brought to you by our official